Daphne, A Journey to Your Haven. I just wanted to tell you today about a time earlier this year where I had bronchitis and laryngitis. And I remember I was really discouraged because I kept getting sick. I kept having to take time off of work. I kept having to go to the doctor, and that is not like me. I don't get sick often. And so I remember going into prayer and asking God about it. And what he was showing me is that I had taken the gifts that he had given me as far as the things that I had gone through and the testimonies I had and the struggles that I had overcome, and I was keeping them to myself, and that I needed to tell other people about those things. And so it was like he was getting my attention to show me that I had silenced myself. Just as my body had gotten sick and had shut down, I had shut down myself and my voice and my testimony. And I was wondering why I was doing that, and it's because shame was trying to creep back in there. Sometimes we care too much what other people think. We care too much about other people's opinion of us changing based on what they know about us. And I am telling you right now, there's freedom in transparency. There's freedom in telling your story. And whether people look at you differently because of it or not, you have to tell people your story because it's important and because it might be similar to them, and it might show them that they too can have a different perspective and they can overcome something that's been very difficult. Because you know what? Shame causes us to look at ourselves less than who God created us to be. And shame can also come into play when we think about how others are going to think of us and how we ourselves think of ourselves because of our past. But I remember, I believe it's Maya Angelou that says, if you know better, you do better. And sometimes we didn't know better in order to do better. And it's pride to think that we'll get everything right in life the first time. We're not going to. We're human beings. And that's what connects us, is the things that can cause each and every one of us shame are a lot of times the things that connect us. And I know that I've been blessed to be a part of a ministry called Unmasked, and it really does talk about that, about taking off the mask that we put in front of ourselves wherever we go, whether it's at church or at work or with our friends or at family functions. We put on different masks in order to be accepted, in order to not to be rejected. But the truth is, God loves you and he accepts you, and he never leaves you physically, and he never forsakes you emotionally. And you don't have to look for that in people that will love you this second and dislike you the next, will praise you this second and condemn you the next. You need to have your opinion of yourself and of your past based on the fact that God loves you, that he forgave you, that he kept you through that, and that it's all for a purpose. And a lot of times that purpose is to help someone that's similar to you. So don't hide your testimony. Don't let shame silence you. Take care.
If you leave me